In this video, we're going to be talking about Chap Mei Medieval Knights, and I want to do these guys first before I get into the Beast Raiders, because these guys came before the Beast Raiders, but they match really well with that line. So I want to start off with these guys because they came out first. And today we're talking about the Blue Knight. There's a Blue Knight and a Black Knight. Maybe some other stuff, but that's what I got. So there are two different versions of this Blue Knight. You have the deluxe version and the regular version. And this is the regular version of the Blue Knight, and he comes with this golden winged helmet. And there he is without his helmet. He has a golden eagle on his chest, and he also has this mark on his right knee, and I believe that's a leaf. It's pretty worn because these guys are like 20 years old, so I'm not sure what that is. He also has these spurs on the back of his shoes, and that's because he rides a horse. The other accessories that this guy comes with is this giant wing-hilted sword right here, which is pretty oversized. It's almost as tall as him here. And, that was kind of the thing back then in the 90s, was to make giant oversized weapons in a lot of different series. He also has this dragon shield here. So the deluxe version comes with those accessories, the same accessories, but he has a couple little other extras. And he has this cape, which I have a really hard time keeping on the back of this guy. It has these 3 pins on it that go into the 3 holes in his back, but I don't know if it's because of age or what. This sucker does not like to stay on. And he also can't ride his horse if he has this stiff cape on him. The other thing that separates the deluxe version of the Blue Knight from the regular version is there is a little button on his belt buckle right here that when you press it, this little golden eagle lights up. It's translucent on this one, where if you can see them side by side, one has just regular painted gold and the other one is translucent. Now the batteries are obviously dead in this guy, but I believe the button battery number is a 357A. And just to show you, like, this is what they look like when you don't change them ever. So when I tried to pull these out to change the batteries, the little tab was so corroded on the inside that it completely disintegrated. So that is the Blue Knight, and I'm going to bring in the Blue Knight's mount, which is this brown horse here. He has 1 point of articulation, which is his tail. Swishes from side to side, and that's basically to prop him up when he's in his rearing up position. He also can stand like this. Now he has this really nice gold winged helmet here, and you can see the reins here are broken. That a lot of the reins are broken on these guys, so because these are well, they're old. He has this nice pink accent on his gold halter here on his harness, and his saddle is black. He's got this silver steel armor plating, and underneath that he has some chain mail. He also has some filigree right here, which is pink and blue and gold, which is really nicely detailed. He has some fur on his legs here, like kind of flowing in the breeze. Now, there's no printed information on this guy, so I do know these guys are from 1998 because I looked on several other figures from the series, and that's what it says. But this little head helmet here is removable, but it's so fragile. It's being held on by this little strap that I don't want to take it off. Now, this guy doesn't like to ride this horse with all of his attachments and gear, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like when he's riding. See, if he's back like that, you kind of have to lean him forward, and then when it comes forward, you set him up. I think he sits better setting up, but they don't really set super well for action play. When you have him in a static display, he sits okay. But for like hanging around, you gotta basically hold them with your two fingers like this, and then you can like move them around. And that is the Blue Knight.